Well, hi everyone. It's Will and Bill again, and today is April 7th, 2024. It's the day before the big total eclipse, and so good luck watching that tomorrow if you're interested. Today we're going to review menu number 19, which is the Sloppy Joe filling MRE, and we can't wait to, we've never had this one before personally. So this will be a first time for us, and hopefully it'll be a good MRE to buy again sometime.
Yeah, all right, let's open it up.
Okay. Oh, that was good.
Sure. Put our bag to the side. All right. We have a cardboard pack. That's supposed to be an older one. We'll look at the date in a minute. Alright, so first thing is, an old hot beverage bag. Our flameless ration heater. Ooh. Our standard MRE spoon. Apple jelly.
Ooh, nice.
We have a carbohydrate electrolyte beverage mix fruit punch, so probably like Gatorade.
Nice.
Or Kool-Aid. Probably more like Gatorade. Here we have barbecue sauce. I think I know what this is. Crackers.
Classic MRE crackers.
A stick peanut butter. Accessory packet. Cheese-filled crackers.
I don't think we've ever had that one before.
Fortified applesauce. Zapplesauce, actually. And our Sloppy Joe in the cardboard box. So, this should be good.
Well, let's get started and open this. See what we're dealing with. Probably going to be hard to read that on the camera, but it says Sloppy Joe filling. And I'll let you decode the date if you can, or if you want to look that up. I'll go ahead and put that here because that's the main attraction. And get the flameless ration heater going. So I'm going to tear the top off of this. I just tore the top off. Okay, now we're going to pour water into it to achieve this level at the bottom. So I think one of the mistakes that people make when they're doing, when they're preparing MREs and trying to heat them up with these bags, they're already a little bit, hit or miss in terms of if they work or not, just due to the age of them. But also sometimes people add, myself included, too much water to it, and if you do that, it's not going to heat up.
All right, so got our cardboard box. This is kind of our heating stand. And we'll get our flameless ration heater going here. All right, well, this is the top. I feel it's already starting to heat. And then we'll stick our entree inside. Fold up the top. And shake. Alright, now I'll let this sit to rest.
I'll lean
All
it
right,
up.
we'll put it on the tripod.
Lean it up there.
It's right there.
Okay.
All right, what should we try first?
I don't know. Why don't we make a drink?
All right,
How about some fruit punch?
that sounds pretty good. Feeling like I'm gonna use scissors for this one. I got the spoon. All right. So carbohydrate electrolyte powder. Interesting. What it looks like. Oh, very red. It's already on
I'm
my.
sure that doesn't have red dye in it.
Yeah, right. I have a.
Spoon out for you while you're doing that.
I have a minor allergy to red dye that gives me headaches or something, so that should be good, but it looks very vivid and red.
It's very bright red.
Alright. Now stir that up, and look to the packaging. This is one of the older ones that actually has real sugar in it, so that should not taste super artificial, but I already smell the sweetness of it. Kind of smells like.
Smells like powdered Jello when you open
Yeah,
up
it
the packet.
does. I just noticed they didn't give us any tortillas or anything to put the sloppy joes on, like we sometimes see in the other meals, but that's okay. We have these dishes, so we'll be fine. I'm looking forward to those crackers with the cheese on them.
Yeah, we'll try that next.
And we have that normal cracker. We can do a kind of a peanut butter and jelly cracker. Packaging looks a little different. All right.
All right, should we try that?
Yep. Spoon off to the side.
There's our crackers, peanut butter and jelly.
Very nice. All right, let's try a drink.
Okay. Cheers.
Yes. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Kind of like Gatorade.
Kind of like.
Fruit punch Gatorade.
Yep, it is.
It looks
kind
like
of
blood.
Kool-Aid / Gatorade taste.
It looks like blood, but it's pretty good, I'd say. It doesn't taste very artificial like some of the others do.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, should we try the crackers next?
Let's do that.
All right, so crackers. You can read the ingredients if you want. Pause it, but tear them open. Might need scissors for this one. These are so hard to get out in one piece, so we're gonna try our
that
best
is the
here.
trick.
All right, let's see here. Let's see them in there. Looks like they might have already broken. I'm gonna try to get them out better so we can get a good picture for the camera what they might really look like. Okay, they're not very broken.
Oh, that's
So
good.
it just looks like a basic, kind of like saltine crackers. Okay. So, like we have apple jelly and peanut butter. So, we try first. We try a little bit of both, or try it plain, or
Why don't you bust open the apple jelly and yeah, we need to
yeah,
mix up
need
the.
that.
Need this really good because sometimes the oil separates in these, and it's kind of
Kind of like natural peanut butter, except the
Right.
opposite.
yeah.
It says to tear it along the side on this apple jelly, but I think I'm just gonna make a hole in the corner. Easier spreading.
Okay, that should
Good.
be good.
Alright, I'll open that if you want to put some of this on yours.
Okay.
Cracker. See what that looks like. Oh,
Yeah, it's a little
a little
thin.
thin. Almost looks like honey.
It does.
Put some peanut butter on mine. Okay.
There you go.
Some jelly on mine as well. It is a little thin. Wonder if that's just how it is, or maybe we didn't need it enough.
Probably didn't need it enough.
It's over here. It's kind of leaking through the bottom of my cracker.
Okay.
Alright, try this. Cheers.
Cheers. Peanut butter has a really good taste.
Yeah, it's a really good combo, I think. The cracker itself is pretty dry. Kind of like a saltine, but it's actually not very salty. It's just kind of bland. It's nice they put in this peanut butter and jelly for us.
I haven't had a good taste of the jelly yet. Have you?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Here, have a little more if you want. The jelly is rather runny.
Yeah. Probably should.
It is getting on my
Makes you
hands.
thirsty too,
Yeah,
the peanut butter.
very dry cracker. But not a bad snack.
No, not bad. Should we check if that's generating any heat?
Yes. Oh yeah, it is getting warm.
Good.
One side. A little bit. We have a pot of boiling water on standby in case it doesn't go.
Yeah. I'd rate this, the peanut butter, frankly, as a 9 out of 10.
I'd agree. It's really good. This is the creamy peanut butter variation, but we have the chunky peanut butter. That one's also pretty good. Yeah, that's really good. I'd rate that also maybe a 9 or a 10. I think that's really good. That snack as a whole, I'd probably rate as an 8 because the cracker was a little dry, but that's expected. And the jelly was just a little messy. Seems like it could be a little thicker.
I think it's interesting that they provided the cracker plus the peanut butter and jelly, but they also included crackers with cheese. Now, I don't know what these are. I'm guessing they're Ritz Bits type thing with cheese in between, but
Yeah, I bet so. We have some in the pantry we can compare to if needed, but I bet they're going to be just like that. Oh, let's open it up. Alright. The camera would focus. There we go. Oh, and these are very interesting.
oh,
I remember these.
these are like, what were they called, combos?
I've seen these before. I can't think of the name, but
I think they were called combos. They were popular when I was a kid.
alright, well, let's give these a try.
Yep. That's exactly what these are.
Yep. I think these are pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna close up of one. They're just kind of a bread kind of cracker shell with this cheesy filling. Powdery cheese filling. The cheese isn't super prevalent. It's
No.
still pretty tasty.
Mm-hmm.
I would rate those maybe 7 or an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's going very good.
You can smell the chemical reaction happening. But definitely some heat coming. Maybe it just needs a little longer.
Let's open our accessory packet.
Okay.
So here's our accessory packet. Let's see what we have. Okay. So, first thing we have is this Lighthouse toilet paper or napkins. Not the best.
Standard issue.
Salt. I don't know who would use that. These are plenty salty already. Have our wet wipe. Today we got, what did we get today? We got dried coffee instant type 3.
Nice.
Packet of sugar if you want that in your coffee. Non-dairy creamer. Doesn't really taste like very much.
No.
Pack of matches. These are underneath, they're just standard matches, a little matchbook. And we have our red cinnamon gum. Alright, pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we make the coffee?
Let's make the coffee.
There you go. Feels pretty. Feels a little caked up in there, so I'm gonna knead it around. It just looks like normal dry coffee.
Looks good. Good aroma.
Almost looks like it, might not be able to see this on camera, but it almost looks like it has something mixed in it already. Doesn't look very black. I want to give that a try.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's good. Now I happen to like instant coffee like this that come out of MREs. I think it's really good. It's just very full-bodied. Yeah, that's good.
Alright, should we try our Zapple sauce?
Got some Zapple sauce here. I'm gonna knead it up a little bit just in case it's thin.
Separated. Apple jelly might be kind of good with that. A little sweetness.
Okay. There you go.
That's in a pouch. I assume they want you to kind of eat out of there, kind of like a yogurt stick like that. What's it called? Go-gurt?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Put some of this in our dishes, actually. I'll put a sloppy Joe on the plate. Whoa.
A little thin.
Yeah. Fortified applesauce.
I think we might want to resort to the secondary heating
Okay, that sounds good.
backup, because that is not warm at all. It's
These heaters are
barely.
really hit or miss. All right. So, it's very dark. It's darker than pretty much all other applesauce. It almost looks like a caramel dip. So I'm not sure. It says it's fortified, so I'm sure they added some weird vitamins and minerals. Maybe that changes the color. Yeah, let me read the directions while he's heating that up. Or the ingredients. We have apples, high fructose corn syrup, not surprising, maltodextrin, sugar, water, and ascorbic acid. It's actually pretty simple. There's not a whole lot in here.
That should be done in a couple minutes.
Yeah, that sounds good. There's not really a whole lot in here.
Is there
I'm
apple?
surprised. There is apple.
Okay.
There is apple. That's a good
It's a good.
good sign. This
Good
is kind of
start.
a interesting design. This applesauce. I don't know what makes it zapping. All right, let's
All right. Should
try
we
some
try
of
it?
our zapple sauce. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of messy. They're better with a spoon, but we're gonna try with a fork. Whoa, very sweet.
It is very sweet.
I feel like a chemical kind of bite to it. Do you sense that? It's
Kind of like aspartame,
yeah, like burns
some sort of
the
artificial
back of my
sweetener.
throat a little. It doesn't have aspartame in it. It has maltodextrin and normal sugar in it, but it just seems almost overpoweringly sweet.
It's super sweet.
It said fortified, but the only thing it's fortified with is vitamin C. Which doesn't make sense because the drink mix, I'd imagine, is fortified with vitamin C.
Yeah, for sure.
Can't be a whole lot of nutritional benefits of those. Maybe soldiers like it, I'm not sure. Maybe better after. I'm sure it's good after.
I think it's
a long
good.
day
I just
walking.
couldn't eat much more than that. I'm sure they.
I wouldn't want to eat the entire pack.
I'm sure it's calorie packed, which might be
It's
the
only-
reason that they have it in there.
It's only 160 though.
That's it.
That's it. I'd give that maybe a 4 or a 5 out of 10. It's just really sweet. And you know, it actually looks a lot like the jam. The jelly.
I wonder if it's just kind of like a
Repackaged.
different repackaged, maybe a little
let me
bit
put
different
that-
consistency.
Camera, let me make sure it doesn't spill. But here's the zapple sauce, and here's the focus. Here's
Yeah, a little
the
further
jams. I don't think it's gonna focus, but the jam looks almost identical to it. Weird.
You may be right about that.
It tastes almost identical too, actually.
Another check over
Mess I
here.
made. Yeah. What do you rate that?
I'm gonna rank that probably about a 5.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't taste bad. It's just so exceedingly sweet.
I wouldn't buy it at the store, I don't think. If it
No.
was around,
I agree.
it's just too sweet.
Yeah, I think we need about 1 more minute over here, so.
Alright, that's pretty good. Maybe we should put let's float the barbecue sauce with it actually. I'm gonna
Oh, that's a good idea.
throw the barbecue sauce in with it. Alright. So that was pretty good. So far we're doing pretty good. The Zapple sauce is the biggest detractor in my opinion.
I agree with that.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna read the lock code. So this code reads 2312. So that should mean the 312th day of 2022. So that should place us in November. So this one isn't super old. It's a little less than 2 years, which is still within government spec to actually send it to the soldiers. So pretty fresh. How is the heating going?
It's going well. I'm about done. I'm going to bring it over.
I was doing that. I'll talk about the hot beverage bag. I don't think anybody has ever used this. It's extremely flimsy. Doesn't do a very good job of keeping your stuff hot. It's hard to use, hard to hold. So, it's pretty much just trash.
Okay.
But it does have a measuring function, so. Alright.
Here's the sloppy Joe filling. Got it nice and
Oh yeah,
hot.
it is nice and hot.
This is pretty hot too.
Alright,
And barbecue sauce.
very nice.
Okay.
It is nice and hot. That does a
Let's
much better
see what
job,
we got.
actually. Alright, so I was going to give you guys the first look. Alright, that doesn't look too bad.
No?
Looks like made some chunks of meat, some beans, hopefully. Good dandy spoon.
Do we need another spoon?
I don't think so. Or forks. So this doesn't look too bad. You know, it kind of reminds me of Wolf brand chili almost.
Mm-hmm. It really does.
It doesn't really look like Sloppy Joe mix. Really? Oh. Get that later. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright. Let's give it a try.
Okay.
So, out of the bag, here's what it looks like. It's very kind of red. Looks like I get some chunks of beef, maybe beans, maybe even some peppers. So, let's try it.
Very tangy.
Pretty meaty.
It is pretty
There's a
meaty.
lot of meat.
It's almost the meat is almost like the size of like the sausage pieces on a sausage pizza.
Yeah, that's a good description.
It's not really shredded or
All right. We might or might not be filming. Camera just decided to stop filming, so it's been only a couple seconds. So we're gonna try this barbecue sauce. Looks very, whoa. Would you like some? Looks very dark. Very, very dark.
Yeah, it is very dark.
Sweet baby Ray's.
It looks the same color.
It tastes a lot like Sweet Baby Ray's. I bet that's what it is. It's kind of the same hue.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like in the future, if we were to get this one again, I think I would save part of my cracker to go with the filling.
Yeah. Kind of missing something to go with this. I mean, it's good. But it seems like it's kind of missing something to go with.
Definitely needs a salty, something salty to counter it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Or at least something that's bready.
Yeah. Or maybe the wheat snack bread.
I like it. I'll give it a 7.
I'll give it a 7 or an 8. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Not really like anything else, really. It is kind of, it almost has a manwich kind of taste.
Well, so the question is, what would you give the entire meal?
I'd give it a 7 or maybe a 7.5.
Okay.
Most of the components are really tasty, but that Zapple sauce is just really overpowering, and I think it could use a bread sort of thing.
I agree. I'm going to give it a 7 as well. I do like the entree. I would just eat things maybe in a different order next time to kind of balance it off a little bit better. But I really did like the peanut butter. I did like the apple jelly. The crackers are always pretty decent. Not very salty, like Will said, but they're always pretty decent. And the Zapple sauce was, not my
Not the
favorite.
best.
Not my favorite, but I'll give the whole meal a 7.
All right, and last but not least, we have our cinnamon gum.
Okay, thank
So.
you. Soft.
Yep.
It's good as always.
It's regular chiclets, kind of, almost. So overall, I think this is a pretty good meal.
I do
I think
too.
we could recommend this,
Yeah, I agree.
especially if you like sweet things.
Agreed. Well, thanks everybody for joining us today.
Yeah, and we'll have more of this out soon.
Yep, and enjoy the eclipse tomorrow if you're going to look at it.
Bye.
See you later.